Good morning Year 2 and welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. So to begin with, we're going to start off with a number bond game, and you'll be able to find this link on our class pages. So underneath the resources there is a link called number bonds, and in there is a whole range of number bonds games, and today I'd like you to play the Save the Whale number bond game. So you can pause your video and go and have fun playing that game. Right, today's main maths lesson is still focusing on our number bonds to 10, and we are recalling our number bonds to 10, so it's seeing which ones we can remember. And don't forget, if you can't remember them, you can still work them out. You could use a tens frame like we did yesterday. So let's have a look at this question just to remind you how to use the tens frame. Okay, so we have got 7. So we know 4, 5, 6, that 7 of them are here. How many do we have blank? 1, 2, 3. So 7 add 3 equals 10. So let's have a look at that one again. Let's fill in our 7 on our tens frame. So 7 and a 3 makes 10. So I know that 7 add, let's do these in blue, our 3 blue ones equals 10. But I can turn that round the other way, because addition we can do in any order. So I could have 3 add 7, and it will still equal 10. And from this, I can also turn it into a subtraction number sentence. Now, remember, when we're subtracting, we start with the biggest number, and the biggest number is actually our total, which is 10. So we're going to start off with 10, and then I'm going to subtract one of these numbers, and I'm going to start off with this 3. If I had 10 and I took away these 3, how many purple ones will I have left? I'll have my 7 purple ones. So can you see how it's the same numbers, but it's just been turned around? Now, I can also create one more subtraction number sentence. Remember, we're still starting with 10 though, because we're subtracting, we have to start with that total, that whole. So 10, take away, I took away 3 last time, so I'm going to take away 7 this time. So 10, if I take away these 7 purple ones, how many blue ones will be left? Well done to everybody who spotted that it would be the 3 blue ones. So if we have a look at this question, we can do the same thing. So we can do 5 blue ones. How many purple ones will I need to use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 add 5 equals 10. And then we can do the same as we did last time. I'll quickly fill in the colours. So 5 blue ones add 5 purple ones equals 10. How could I write that as a number sentence? So pause your video here and have a go. Right, well done to everybody who worked out that 5 add 5 equals 10. And I can turn this one around to be the 5 purple ones add the 5 blue ones equals 10, but it is actually the same number sentence because it's the same numbers this time. Okay, now can you have a go at doing the 2 subtraction questions? And remember, this time they are going to be identical, so you could just do one for me. So pause your video. Right, now remember, when we're subtracting, we have to start with the greatest number, that total, that whole. And my whole here is 10, and I'm going to do 10, and I'm going to take away my 5 purple ones this time. How many blue ones have I got left? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 purple ones, take away 5, 10 the total, take away 5 purple ones equals 5 blue ones. And I can turn it around to be 10, my whole. Take away 5 blue ones, we'll leave my 5 purple ones. Right, but they are the same number sentence this time. So, I'm going to do some colours for you, and I want to see if you can work out my number sentence. So I'm going to give you 2 blue ones and 8 purple ones. First of all, what would be my 2 addition number sentences? So, pause your video there and have a go at writing your 2 addition number sentences for me. Okay, well done if you had to go at this at home. Don't worry if you didn't, I'm going to go through the answers just to remind you. So, I've got 2 blue ones, and I'm going to add 8 purple ones on. And don't forget our total is, yes, well done, it is 10, everybody who called out 10 at the computer then. So, I'm going to turn it around now, and I'm going to start off with my 8 purple ones. So I've got 8 this time. I'm going to add on my 2 blue ones, and my total, remember, is staying the same. I've still got the same whole. I've got 10. Right, then let's have a go at doing the subtraction ones. Remember, when we're subtracting, we start with that whole. We start with that total number. Remember, that is 10. So, pause your video and work out your 2 subtraction number sentences. Okay, well done to everybody who had to go at that at home. So I'm starting off with a total of 10. I'm going to start by subtracting 2 blue ones first, which means I've got 8 left. If I cover up those 2 that I'm taking away, I've got 8 left. Right, and then the next one, I'm still starting with my whole of 10. I've still got my tens frame with 10 in it to begin with. This time, I'm going to subtract these 8. So I'm going to start off by subtracting purple 8, and I'll cover those up. How many have we got left? I've got 2 blue ones. So 10 subtract 8 equals 2. So well done if you correctly answered that question. So, there are 10 beads on a string. 2 of them are yellow and 8 of them are blue. Write the related addition and subtraction facts for these number bonds. So, pause your video there and solve the answer. Let's solve the problem. Right, so I've got 2 yellow ones and I've got 8 blue ones. And 2 add 8 makes 10. Then I can turn it around. I can start with my 8 blue ones and I can add 2 onto it. So 8 add 2 equals 10. Now remember, you could use 10 objects to help you with this question. That is absolutely fine if you wanted to solve it in a similar way to Monday. Then I'm going to reveal the next part. Can you tell me the subtraction number sentences? Now remember, I'm going to give you a hint here. You must start with that whole. So if I've got 10 and I take some away, what is the answer? So I'm going to start off with 10 and I'm going to take away my 2 yellow ones. How many blue ones will there be on my bead string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 take away 2 equals 8. And then the final one, I've got 10 and I'm going to take away my blue ones this time. So 10 take away 8. So if I cover those over, how many are left? There are 2. Right. Today, your Wilf. I can recall the pairs of numbers that total 10. So if you can remember them and use them, brilliant. If you can't, don't worry, you can draw some workings out. I can write the addition number sentences and I can write the related subtraction number sentences. Now this bit is the trickier part and I'll be really impressed to see anybody who can get all of these right. So your sheet is going to look like this, and it's going to have a word problem similar to the bead string one, but using lots of different things like cars, or sweets, or animals, or birds. It could be anything. And then you've got your 2 addition and your 2 subtraction number sentences. So remember, you will only be using the numbers that are in your picture to write your number sentences. Good luck, everybody.